This is going to be really, really good. I just know it. This is Mr. Dimash, the vocal magician, um, covering My Heart Will Go On by the one and only legendary Miss Celine Dion. Now, y'all know Celine Dion is one of my favorites of all time, top three voices of all time, personally. And y'all know I've said Dimash is in a league all by himself, point blank and period. Um, let's get it. My only concern is that he does a little too much. I hope he keeps it very simple.
Every night in my dreams, I see you appear. That is how I know you go.
Low.
Far across the distance and spaces between us, you have come to show you go. If
His range is incredible. I like that riff there.
once more you open the door and you hear in my garden, my heart will go on then.
Hmm. I will never get used to these different voices. I just can't do it. Hmm. Like these little riffs he's doing. Subtle. Nice decoration though. Nobody has as many textures as this man. It's actually daunting. In his range, it's like for each octave, it's a different person in his throat. What is this? Hmm. Oh my goodness. Whew. Sustain that. Woo. Unbelievable.
Stay forever this way. You are safe in my heart, and my heart will go on and on.
Wow. Wow. Um, this man, how do I say this? That was crazy. It was a roller coaster ride. It was unbelievable. Now, I guess I'll start from the very beginning. Um, his low notes in the beginning, the support there, just the heaviness of it, you know. Um, it's crazy knowing how high he can go, how high he can mix, how high he can belt with vibrato, sustained, the resonance, all of the objective requirements for a technically perfect, high note or belt. Knowing that he can check all those boxes off and he can still go that low comfortably with support and clarity and control is unbelievable. Um, I mean, he's a doggone a mystical opera singer or something. That's the best way I can describe it. Because his range far exceeds a regular opera singer, and the runs and things like that. But at the same time, the technical aspect of it is brilliant like an opera singer. The support is brilliant like an opera singer, But I mean, it's just his range is again unlike anybody. He's in a league of his own when it comes to range, technical mastery of his entire voice, different textures, different tones. I mean, people try to change the sound they make. You can raise or lower your larynx to get a certain sound, and you can breathe a different way. You can kind of purposefully strain to try to change your tone, but nobody can totally change their fingerprint, their signature sound like Dimash. He can total reptilian, vocal reptilian, the different colors and things like that he has, and it's like he's trained to have a totally different fold in his chord, like for a certain octave, like the fifth octave. He's trained, okay, when I want to go there, this is the most comfortable, this is the most safe, I'll use this different texture for this. I'm the most comfortable now, I'll do that different fold for the second octave, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, etc. I've never seen anyone who checks off all these boxes and does quite a bit more, with the runs. And I'm listening to his riffs, super quick, super clear, not wonky, not lumpy like somebody usually with his amount of range and just sheer power. The technical brilliance, the operatic type sound, usually they don't have that much. They're not that fast and acrobatic, but he just listening to it. And he did a Middle Eastern run from a different performance I reacted to, and it just totally took me all the way out. I had no idea he could do that. Anyway, back to this performance. Just incredible. And he did do the most towards the end. And at this point, I'm used to it. Well, as used to it as I can get. Anybody can get it, really. I expect nothing less at this point. Like I said, he is like a vocal magician at this point. You expect him to do the most at the end, and he did. I would have preferred, honestly, if he would have been more reserved towards the end of the song, because it's just a classic tune, and it's just the simplicity and the beauty of the tone is what really takes that song up. Nevertheless, I can comfortably say nobody can do this rendition of the song quite like Dimash did. If his intent was for his rendition to be pretty much impossible to copy, mission accomplished. Nobody today can do it exactly like he did that rendition. With that being said, y'all know Celine is my girl. She takes the cake, but Dimash, again, there is no singer that can do, as far as I know, that can sing like he can, that can do what he does the way he does. Just the range, again, the support no matter what note, the mixing, the just the riffs and runs, the agility for such a massive power, and just speechless. He's a monster. He is the vocal magician, Mr. Dimash. Thank you for liking, subscribing. Please continue to for more of your favorites.